The United States of America was the greatest country before Trump, and it's the greatest country now after Trump. The white supremacists want to go back. They want to go back to the days when it was legal to own slaves.
You are about to be entertained by the young man who has become a legend in his own time. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
A legend in his own time. Let me see. Would I call myself a legend? No, maybe. Anyway, almost forgot something. Okay, I forgot to turn the TV off. Oh man, that would have been a disaster. Anyway, everybody, welcome to the show. It's the Ron Kelly Show, everybody, and it's on blogtalkradio.com, RonKellyShow.com, and of course on StreamYard, Facebook, and live on YouTube as well. So thank you, everybody, and welcome. But just a few minutes late because the Facebook won't allow you to. It won't allow you to. Facebook won't allow. Facebook won't allow you to schedule a show within 10 minutes of the time. So we're just a couple minutes past the hour. I think it's about 5 minutes past the hour. Anyway, everybody, welcome. It's the Ron Kelly Show. Of course, you know what time it is. It's Thursday. It's February 17th already, 2022. It's a record-setting day today in the Northeast, in the New York metropolitan area. A record-setting day, 68 degrees. The record prior to today was 67. Yes, we got 68 degrees today, a record-setting, beautiful day in the neighborhood because it's been so brutally, angrily. It's like the weather is angry cold. It's been lately, 15 degrees, 17, always constantly below zero. So today was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and it's letting us know that the weather's going to be breaking pretty soon. It's the end of February already. March is coming in, and then it's April, May, and you know what happens after that. Start putting those shorts on. Anyway, everybody, welcome to the Ron Kelly Show, broadcasting live on YouTube and on Facebook Live as well, where we are right now. I need to let you guys know that the views and opinions expressed here are exclusively those of myself and R. Kelly Media Enterprise LLC, and are not those of anybody who works with me or the advertisers on this radio show. All right, so welcome. Get yourself situated. That's what I'm getting ready to do. This is the Ron Kelly Show. So the obsession. I wanted to mention about the young boy, Somerset County Mall. The little black kid. You see, and I had to put something out on TikTok to let people know that, hey, look, that's not me. I'm not a racist. I'm not against white people. I'm against what white people do. I'm not against white people. So let's get that straight. And I'm sure a lot of you saw the video of the white kid, black kid. All right, there we are. Yeah, there's an investigation going on right now in regards to what happened with the young black man who was tackled and shackled by the Bridgewater Police Department while a little white kid he was fighting with was let off the hook. Like I said, we all, and I'm not shocked by this stuff, because we be like, oh my God, this ain't right. It's not right. You're 100% right. They know that it's not right. But these things, don't be surprised with this stuff. Don't be surprised. I mean, this was obvious. They took the black kid down on the ground, turned him over, put their knee on his back, handcuffed him. And the white kid, and then they took the white kid and sat him down on the couch. Like, here you go. Here, you sit on this couch right here while we deal with this Negro. And that's exactly what happened. Shout out to Buddy McKnight, my brother from another mother, who says it was his favorite mall until that nonsense. Yeah, because that Bridgewater Commons is a nice mall. But yeah, so we have a black kid, two kids fighting, one white, one black, and the white kid was bigger than the black kid, by the way. The white kid was placed on the couch, given lunch. Not really. And the black kid was taken to the ground and shackled. He was tackled and shackled by the Bridgewater Police Department. So right now, there is an investigation going on. It's obvious. It's obvious that the black kid was seized upon by the police officers, and the white kid was placed on the couch. Now, the white kid is speaking out. They're not saying their names because they're juveniles. So you can't say their names. But the white kid is saying that he offered to be handcuffed. He offered the Bridgewater Police Department to handcuff him. He volunteered to be handcuffed, and the police still wouldn't handcuff the young white man. So I don't blame him for what happened. This is squarely in the hands of the Bridgewater, New Jersey Police Department, who butchered this thing. And see, you can't do nothing nowadays because everybody's got a cell phone. People are going to take that video and they're going to put it on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, wherever the case may be. And the whole world is going to see whatever it is that you just did. And when the police took the black man down, took the young black boy down, the phone started popping out from everywhere. And before you can say po-po, that video was already uploaded to Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever it wound up at. So we'll see what happens with this situation. There's supposed to be an investigation. The Somerset County Prosecutor's Office is supposed to be investigating, but there's nothing to investigate because you can see clearly that young black man did nothing to be handcuffed first. He did nothing to be shackled and tackled and thrown to the ground. And the white kid given preferential treatment by being sat down on the couch. And there's a picture somebody took of, you can see of the female police officer just kind of like just keeping him on the couch. So the young black man got the floor and a knee in the back, and the young white man got a couch. Oh boy. All right, everybody, it's 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes past the hour. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you who partake of the Ron Kelly Show every Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's 4 p.m. out on the West Coast. And at various times, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. I think it's 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern time. I think that's the way it goes. Yeah, so it's 4 o'clock right now in California. Shout outs to the people in LA and some of the other places, Calabasas, and some of the other towns that partake of the Ron Kelly Show. So what's the obsession with butts? What's the obsession? What is? And I want the women you know, the women who listen to me, Suzanne, Nikki Totten, some of the women, Joanne Jackson, some of the women who listen to the Ron Kelly show every week. If you're around, if you're on, I need some clarity. I need some clarity because I want to know what the obsession is with butts. Because I know many of us have seen, you know, clandestinely seen women who walk past a mirror or walk past a plate glass window where they can see the reflection, and they look at their butt. They look at their butt. That's what they look at. I mean, I'm sure some of them probably look at how they're dressed and whatever length of their pants, whatever, shorts. But they look at that butt. And I need some of the women who listen to the Ron Kelly show to come on and post, come on and talk to me about why is there such an obsession with women with butts. Because a Connecticut woman, 53 years old, right? This happened a couple days ago. A Connecticut woman, 53 years old, is died. This happened on Tuesday. Now, this isn't like a news flash. This stuff happens all the time. The Connecticut woman is dead, and doctors believe that she had an underground, you know, butt enhancement injection that went wrong. Now, this woman, Maxine Messam, was 53 years old. And there's such a obsession with women and their butts and their waistlines and stuff like that, because so they allow, like they go down to the Dominican Republic and some of the other places. And I'm not saying that the Dominican Republic doesn't have qualified doctors, but we all know that, you know, it's more than likely that somebody who doesn't have a medical license, somebody who isn't sanctioned to do this kind of stuff is doing this kind of stuff. And so this woman died, and she's not the first person that died. Now, the two women drove this lady to the hospital, and she was naked from the waist down, took her to Jacobi Medical Center in the Bronx. I believe it's the Bronx. In her car, and then they walked away. So they brought the lady to the hospital in her car and walked away. The lady had tried to have an underground butt injection. And see, you don't know, some of these people, these underground people are buying stuff from Home Depot and pumping it into your butt. So unfortunately, the lady died. And it's, you know, it's wow. So I need some of the women who listen to the Ron Kelly show to, I need some of the women to listen to the Ron Kelly show to hit me up on this subject of why do women risk their lives to have a butt? Why is it so important for women to have a butt? Is it a self-esteem thing? Do women who don't have butts or women who have flat butts feel like they don't qualify? I mean, I want to know what it is that drives women to risk their very lives. Now, this woman was 53 years old. She had a BMW. I suppose she was doing okay. And if you're 53 years old, I mean, you passed the butt injection stage at that age. So I want to hear from the women about, and men, if they want to comment. Lamont Gates usually does. Shout out to Lamont Gates, who says Kim is their leader. He must be talking about Kim, Little Kim, Lamont Gates. I think that's who he's talking about. Nikki Totten says, not at all. Some come natural. Yeah, I mean, you know, Lamont Gates says Maxine. I'm not sure who Maxine is. Lamont Gates says Maxine got no Valentine. Yeah. Some women have butts. The butts are natural. You know, and some women do get the butt done by a qualified. They get their butt enhanced or whatever you want to call it by a qualified plastic surgeon, board certified plastic surgeon. But a lot of women, they go underground, they go to these people who do the butt thing. They just inject some kind of whatever it is into your butt. And see, poor Miss Massam died because she allowed somebody, she was so insisted on getting a butt that she allowed somebody who has no medical credentials whatsoever to inject God only knows what into her butt. Lamont Gates mentions Kardashian. Yeah, the Kardashians are rich. The Kardashians, I'm sure that Kim Kardashian's butt, if it is in fact enhanced, she had the top surgeons in the country taking care of her butt. So, she's not going to wind up at the hospital and die because she's got the women. She's got board certified, I'm sure, board certified. The best plastic surgeons on earth were working on Kim Kardashian with a high net worth that she has, along with Ye. Oh, she broke up with Ye. Okay. All right. Lamont Gates says the 53-year-old was probably snubbed the day prior on Valentine's Day. See, Lamont Gates is, just cruel sometimes. So the woman, she went and got a butt, Lamont Gates, because Lamont Gates is just cruel sometimes. Shout out to Lamont Gates. Lamont Gates has a show. It's called Near Death Experience, NDE. Oh, you can check them out. And people are like, why are you mentioning Lamont and these other people? I said, they're not my competition. Anyway, Nikki Totten says, I believe the bigger bottom and more money they make in the clubs. That is because that's what men like, and they remember. Yeah, but at 53 years old, you're not going to be out there. You're 53 years old. You're not going to be out there. You're not going to be a stripper at 53 unless you're stripping at the old folks' home. Lamont Gates says Kim is in. Well, yeah, but see, everybody doesn't have Kim Kardashian money, Lamont Gates. Everybody doesn't have Kim Kardashian money. So Kim Kardashian, her, the breasts, everything. I mean, you can't even tell that she had any work. I mean, she has like a fantastic booty, and you can't even tell that. I mean, maybe you can tell from the before and after pictures, like Nikki Totten says. Nikki Totten says if you see her before the picture, yes, she had a lot of work. Her entire family did, man. Yeah. Shout out to Lamont. Shout out to Bunny McKnight says it's a waste of money. Well, not to them. I mean, they tend to feel like they tend to feel like it's worth it. They tend to feel like it's worth it. All right, everybody. It's I'm a little bit over. Lamont Bunny McKnight says waste of money, and I agree with you 100%, Bunny McKnight. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back with more. It's Ron Kelly's show, and it's on YouTube, Facebook, and blogtalkradio.com. Yes, indeed, I am the man. What a news cycle this is. This guy has got to go. Trump has got to go. George Floyd snuffed out by this police officer who's supposed to be serving and protecting people.
It's the Ron Kelly Show.
All right, everybody, it's that time of the year again. And if you're looking to get your taxes done with that personalized touch, then go on over to my personal tax preparer, Ira Nazar's Tax Service. Ira Nazar's Tax Service is your tax specialist. And unlike those big assembly line tax preparers, you know what I'm talking about, Jackson Hewitt and H&R Block. Ira Nazar's Tax Service will answer all your questions and give your tax returns the time and the attention that they deserve. Located at 454 Lakeview Avenue in Clifton, New Jersey. You can give them a call, 862-238-7548. That's 862-238-7548. 48 or 201-888-8011. That's 201-888-8011. And when you do, make sure you tell them you heard about him right here on the Ron Kelly Show for your special discount. Aronaz's Tax Services, your new tax preparation specialist at 23 minutes past the hour. All right, so we're talking about, I mentioned Bunny McKnight before I move back into this. Bunny McKnight says low self-esteem. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Low self-esteem. But what do men do? what do guys do when they have low self-esteem? Because I do know that they have, implants for your chest to make your chest bigger. I know they're not like what they use for women. Is something different. It's more like a insert that makes it look like your pecs are bigger. But there's not a lot of hope that we as men are. There's not a lot that we can do in regards to going and getting plastic surgery. There's not a whole lot that we can do. But yeah, this lady, and see, the two, at least they did drop her off at the hospital. They did drop her off at the hospital. And she was naked from the waist down. So they probably were working on her when they realized that she went into cardiac arrest or whatever the case may be. And they did take her to the hospital. They took her to the hospital in her car. And she consequently died at the hospital after getting underground butt injections, because the doctor said when they examined her, they saw that she had been injected with God only knows what. Could have been anything. So yeah, so I think Bunny McKnight, but women, but Nikki Totten says, I do believe they have implants for men, private parts of it. Yeah, they do have implants for men when it just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, they do. They do have implants for men, private parts when you have a condition. Maybe you got, for a man, maybe if you have prostate cancer or something like that, or you have diabetes, because like insulin kills the ability to perform. So, or you just can't do it anymore. Yeah, they do have something for that. But see, for somebody who's healthy and like myself, for example, somebody who's healthy and able to perform, if you are stuck with whatever it is you have. You know what I'm saying? Man, you're stuck with whatever. There's no Nikki Totten, there's nothing there's nothing out there that can make a man bigger. Anything that some of these companies prey on the desperation of men, because when men don't have what they think they need to satisfy a woman, they will fall prey to anything. Just like that lady that was dropped off at the hospital. She fell prey because she was desperate to have a butt, and she fell prey. And there's a lot of companies out here, they see you take a pill and tomorrow you'll have like 8 inches or whatever. It's a total lie. But, the men are so desperate that they will do whatever they'll do whatever they need to do. They'll buy whatever it is they feel like they need to buy, and they'll fall for the okie doke from these companies. They'll fall for the okie doke from these companies. But Nikki Totten, there's no implant See, and you know, and see if you get a butt redo, I mean, the butt doesn't do anything. You know, the butt cheeks or the butt cheeks don't perform any purpose. They're just there. You know, but with the penis, as I think you were referring to, there's a lot more to it than just making it bigger, because there's thousands of nerves and blood vessels and all kinds of stuff down there that can't really be messed with. So anyway, for those who have to go through that, I feel for you. All right, everybody, it's 28 minutes past the hour. This is the Ron Kelly Show. And it's on blogtalkradio.com. Lamont Gates said that the lady didn't get she wouldn't get a butt injection because she didn't get a card. You know, it's not funny. I mean, you know, it's not funny. I'll kind of laugh along with Lamont Gates. But yeah, I doubt if that was the reason why she went and got that booty injection. Anyway, it's 30 minutes past the hour, and you're listening to the Ron Kelly Show. And somebody's trying to text me about something right now, something in regards to the show. Yeah, somebody's trying to, okay, all right. Yeah, somebody's trying to send me a message. Go on Facebook and watch the show. Okay. All right. It's 30 minutes past the hour. We got a half hour left for the program. Right here, it's the Ron Kelly show. I forgot to put Nikki Totten's thing up. Nikki Totten said, "I believe the bigger bottom." She believes the bigger bottom, the more money they make in the clubs. That's because, well, yeah, the bigger bottom. Well, yeah, but you don't have to have the biggest bottom. You don't have to have the Victoria's Secret. I mean, I've dated women who could easily fit in a Victoria's Secret bathing suit. Yeah, I've dated some that look like models. I mean, maybe not the Cosmo or Vogue or something like that, but the bodies were so nice that they can fit into those little bikinis. They didn't have to wear the muumuu or the some of the things that the overweight women wear when they go on the beach to cover. I've known some really nice looking women who had really nice bodies. Older women, they weren't like teenagers. They were older women that had really nice bodies. But see, what the women have to understand is it's not always about how big your butt is. No, it's not all about that. Like, you know, because if you go out there, if you feel like you can't attract a man unless you have a butt, then, you know, you're in pretty bad shape. You know, you're in bad shape, because it's you that the man should be attracted to, not necessarily how big your butt is. You know. Anyways, 31 minutes past the hour. Do I want to take a break? Yeah. All right. We'll take another break, and we'll come right back with more. It's the Ron Kelly Show. Broadcast all across the social media spectrum. All right, for 41 years, Amica and Porterfield Transportation has provided safe, clean, reliable transportation to and from your destination. And Amica and Porterfield Transportation provides service to schools, churches, and medical transportation as well. Licensed to operate by the New Jersey State Department of Transportation. Their late model fleet of buses and vehicles will make sure you get to and from your destination safely, and their courteous drivers will see to your needs during your transportation experience. They're located at 307 Arlington Avenue in Plainfield, New Jersey. Give them a call, 908-753-6423. That's 908-753-6423, or you can email them amica.porterfield@verizon.net. That's amica.porterfield@verizon.net, and they will be more than happy to serve you. All right, everybody. It's 27 minutes before the hour. It's the Ron Kelly Show. So crime is, crime is like up. A lot of y'all know carjackings and stuff like that are up. And crime is up. And people believe that crime is up because of bail reform. Now, we all know bail reform took place because many poor people were languishing in prison. Well, poor people were languishing in jail. People who didn't have $100 or $200 for their bail. So they wound up staying in jail, for long periods of time. And the young man who was kept in solitary confinement, matter of fact, who committed suicide once he was released from jail, I think his situation was the spark plug that started this whole thing. And with bail reform, so now people who are caught committing low-level nonviolent felonies are released from jail right away. And again, this came into play because people who had $100 bail couldn't pay, maybe homeless, maybe didn't have any family support, had to sit in jail for months until the trial came up. So the state legislature decided that they were going to make it so that people who commit low-level felonies, nonviolent felonies, are released right away from prison. Nikki Totten made a comment. I'll go back to it in just a second. But yes, that's why bail reform is a reality, because poor people, and mostly minorities, because white folks were able to bail themselves out of jail because they had the resources to do so. But black folks were not able to bail themselves out of jail. So that's what brought bail reform to fruition, or to reality. Let me just rewind for a second, because I did move on from that. But Nikki Totten says what I just said proved it. The comment about overweight women. Society plays a big part with women that have low self-esteem. Hey, Nikki Totten, the society plays a large part with men who have low self-esteem. There's men, overweight men with small penises and stuff like that. Overweight, they don't have the appendage that they believe most women want, unable to perform, premature ejaculation. There's a lot of things that men go through. It's not a party for us either. And women When they get mad, they will call you out on the size of your penis. They will. So it's a two-way street, Nikki Totten. It's not just us fat shaming or whatever, because women penis shame and fat shame, and the money, the job, the car, because men feel like they have to have Mercedes Benz or whatever the case may be, or BMW or whatever. And so we go as men go through the same thing too. All right, so I was moved on to bail reform. It's 22 minutes before the show ends. And bail reform, well, what happened was that New York City Mayor Eric Adams went to Albany to try to get them to do something about bail reform, because people are really like off the hook now. They're going to the stores and just walking out with stuff, not even running, just walking. Not where I work at, where I've do my PT at, but people are just walking into stores and just walking out with stuff because first of all, the security guard can't arrest them. You can press charges, but you can't arrest them. And if they do get arrested, they're going to get a desk appearance ticket or whatever, like they do in New York, and they're going to be right back out and the same as soon as they finish processing them. So yeah, but no, Nikki, I don't. See, I like what I like. Personally speaking, I like what I like. And if I don't like it, I'm not. Just like women, they like what they like. We like what we like. All right, let me take one more. Yeah, one more. One more. We're a little off today for some reason. A little off. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come right back with more of the show. It's the Ron Kelly Show, broadcast all across the social media landscape. Putting me to sleep. Anyway, everybody, welcome back to the Ron Kelly Show. 14 minutes. It's 14 minutes before the hour. Because we started a couple minutes late because the Facebook won't allow you to schedule the show less than 10 minutes before the actual starting time. So, anyway. Thank everybody who tuned in. And now what I'm trying to do is we're going to go on to another network. We'll still be on Facebook Live, but we'll be on 29 other channels as well. So I'm looking into it to make sure that everybody who has been listening to me will still be able to get me. And if there's some special thing that you need to do, then then I'll let you all, those of you who listen to me on a regular basis, I'll let you know what's going on. Yeah, so Eric Adams went to state legislature to try to get bail reform adjusted, and they said no because it's just like when you get a ticket, if you didn't pay your ticket, your license will get suspended. They don't do that no more. They can't do that anymore. Like suspend your license because you didn't pay your ticket. That's not allowed. They used to be able to do it, but they can't do it anymore. They can't do that. They can't do that anymore. And that's because people who didn't have money, or minorities and people who didn't have money, licenses were suspended for long periods of time because they couldn't pay the fee. If it was $100, $200 is a lot of money to some people. $200 is a lot of money to some people. So that's why we had bail reform. And the state legislature in New York, anyway, refused to change, to adjust, because it does need to be adjusted, I think. Because once people start thinking that they can get away with anything, then there's going to be a level of lawlessness like we're seeing, like right now. Now, gun charges and stuff like that. If you get caught with a gun, or if you get a gun charge, there's no bail reform for you. You're going to jail, and you're going to stay in jail until your hearing or whatever. And you may even get bail, but it's going to be high, and you're probably going to be unlikely to be able to pay. So there's a lot of crime going on right now, and some places you just have to be careful. Keep your eyes peeled when you come out to get in your car, especially if it's dark. Make sure you look around and do what you need to do. It's 14, 16. So it's 10 minutes before the hour. I'm going to go by that. 10 minutes before the hour. So shout out to Suzanne Newman and her dog Fido, who listens to the Ron Kelly Show every week. Shout out to her. So, wow, who is this? So, so you can catch me on TikTok. I just started the TikTok page not too long ago.
Hey, what's up, man?
Just started the TikTok page not too long ago. Closing in on 100 likes. Just started it just a few days ago. The TikToks. I've been meaning to do that for a long time, to go on TikTok, because TikTok is like there's a lot of women on TikTok, bouncing their titties around and and showing their ass and stuff on TikTok. That's like 80% of TikTok is women in bikinis bouncing their titties around, or women with t-shirts on with no bra bouncing their titties around. It's all about titties and booty on TikTok. I mean, occasionally you see something culturally beneficial. Every now and then you see something. You see, like, maybe somebody will put something up there by Minister Farrakhan or Martin Luther King, or every now and then somebody will put something up there that's relevant or worthy or whatever. But for the most part, it's titties bouncing around and booties, teasing and that kind of stuff. It's almost like Pornhub. TikTok is almost like Pornhub. Anyway, it's 8 minutes before the show ends. Yeah. So if you're scrolling around on TikTok, you might see me there. Just you can like me, like my page, follow the Ron Kelly Show on TikTok, or you can like me as well. Okay. All right. I'm a little off today. I'm not into it. And every now and then, it happens, or you're not really into the show or whatever it is that you're doing. Someday, because you can't always have, and I'm not sad or anything like that. It's just some days you just don't have the energy, and you don't want to not come on. So you come on and you struggle through it anyway, like I'm doing right now. So I appreciate Bunny, Nikki, Lamont Gates, for your comments, for tuning in to the Ron Kelly Show. Like I said, a little off today. Feel badly for this lady who, Maxine Messam. Lamont Gates said she really got a butt implant because she didn't get a Valentine's Day card. Now that's just cruel, but it's funny too. It is. I have to admit, Lamont, that was funny. That was funny, Lamont Gates. That was funny. At 6 minutes before the hour. Birthday coming up Monday. I'll be psych. Birthday coming up Monday. Down Atlantic City this weekend. And I throw all my money away on the blackjack table. My birthday is actually Monday. I'll be down in Atlantic City, going to Atlantic City on Saturday. Come back Monday, because Monday is a holiday for some of us, not everybody. But some of y'all don't get President's Day off. I got President's Day and it's my birthday. So I'll get 2 days pay for doing absolutely nothing. Bunny McKnight says a lady assaulted a local chicken shack was sad also. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about a lady being assaulted at a chicken. Now, I haven't heard anything about anybody being, at least recently anyway, anybody being assaulted at a chicken store. So that must have just happened recently. Bunny McKnight is feeding that information. Jimmy, where in? Oh, RLS Media. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's the place when you want to know the Negro nonsense. Go to, black folks is acting a fool. Go to RLS Media. Essex County. It's got to be Essex County. No, I don't see. I don't. Let me see if it's under breaking news. No, I don't see. I don't see. I'll look that up after the show is over. I don't see anything about a woman being beat. I don't see anything about a woman being beat. Bunny McKnight. And I'm on RLS Media right now. It'll probably pop up on my phone. Yeah, it'll probably come up on my phone. All right, everybody. It's It's 3 minutes before the hour. RLS meeting. South Orange Ave and Camden Street. Golden Wings. South Orange Avenue and Camden Street. Okay, I have to. That must have happened. That must have. All right, I'll see if I can. Thank you for that, Bunny McKnight. Thank you, everybody, for 213 is the day. Okay, yeah, I did see it. It's on ABC 7. And peace, we feel badly for the lady who was assaulted by this creep. And I can tell you that if I was in that store, I definitely would have done something. And there were 6 people in there, and nobody did anything. And allowed this woman to be beat. It was just shameful. Just shameful. All right, everybody, it's 8:01. So I'm going to break up out of here. I want to thank everybody for listening. Bunny McKnight, Nikki. Ronald, I didn't see Ronald McCready today. Maybe he's doing something. But we'll see you back here next Thursday for another edition of the Ron Kelly Show. So until then, I'd like to say it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And we may not have it all together, but together we can certainly have it all. And help somebody. If you see somebody being brutalized and you're able to take that risk, take that risk. And I think I'm done.